Hello everyone. In this session, we are going to discuss about some more important points about photosynthesis. So it is said that in photosynthesis, light energy is converted into chemical energy. Again, a very important point, light energy is basically energy stored in sunlight. We use the energy which is stored in sunlight. We means chlorophyll use the energy stored in the sunlight and converts it into glucose. So glucose, that is a sugar, has some sort of energy into it. So what happens in photosynthesis? Light energy is converted into chemical energy with the help of chlorophyll. Okay, it is said that photosynthesis takes place in two steps. First is splitting of water molecules. Okay, and second is conversion, or you can say reduction of carbon dioxide to carbohydrate. Okay, now if I elaborate this a bit, please remember these are the important steps which takes place in the process of photosynthesis, splitting of water molecules. So what happens when the light energy is absorbed by the chlorophyll? First thing that energy does is split the water molecule. So water molecule is 2 hydrogen atoms and 1 oxygen atom. So all will break down. Hydrogen, hydrogen and oxygen. So that light energy will convert or split water molecule into 2 hydrogen atoms and 1 oxygen atom. This hydrogen atom will go and combine with carbon dioxide. So when something is, or when a hydrogen atom is added to a compound, the procedure is said to be reduction. Okay, reduction is basically we are adding something to a particular compound. What is a compound we are having? Carbon dioxide. So when this hydrogen comes and attaches to carbon dioxide is reduced, and later on there are many steps, and then this carbon dioxide gets converted into carbohydrate, that is C6H12O6. You can see H, C and O. Okay, so these are the two important steps in the process of photosynthesis. First, what will happen? Energy will be absorbed by the leaves, that is a chlorophyll, and with that energy, water molecules will split up, and once the water molecules split up, the hydrogen will go and reduce carbon dioxide, and it will lead to the formation of carbohydrate. This is a very short description. These steps are in detail, but it is to the higher grades. Okay, so for grade 10 you have to remember this much only. The two steps are splitting of water molecules and reduction. Okay, next we said that the carbon dioxide comes, or the plant take in carbon dioxide through the atmosphere. But what exactly is present in plants which will allow the carbon dioxide to enter in the plant? Why does it not allow oxygen to enter in the plant? So if you see the leaf, okay, a very important structure for the process of photosynthesis is leaf. So if you see the leaf under the microscope, you will find small openings present on the surface below the leaf, on the below surface of the leaf, or you can say lower part of the leaf. These small openings on the leaf are said to be stomata. Very important structure again. And through this opening, what happens? Through this stomata, carbon dioxide can go in and oxygen can come out by the process of diffusion. Again, diffusion is movement of molecules from the region of high concentration to the region of low concentration, right? So carbon dioxide is more in the environment but less in the plant, in the leaf of the plant. Hence carbon dioxide enters into the leaf of the plant. Okay, so that is by the process of diffusion. So who is allowing the carbon dioxide to enter and oxygen to go out of the plant? It is a small opening present on the plant that is said to be the stomata. Underside, below, please remember that also. And it is basically used only for gaseous exchange. Now, it is said that this stomata opens and closes. Okay, like this is the stomata, this is the stomata. So when you see the leaf under the microscope, you will find somewhat this structure. So these are the epidermal cells. You can see it is labeled here, which has water inside it, which has cells nucleus inside it, and this is green color structure is the guard cell. Very, very important, guard cell, and the opening is said to be stomata. Now it is said that stomata opens and closes. So who will guide the opening and closing of stomata? So it is said that when the water enters the guard cell, okay, when the water goes into the guard cell, what happens? The guard cell becomes turgid. Turgid means it becomes hard, and when it becomes hard, it opens. Okay, so what happens? Who guides the opening and closing of stomata? It is the guard cell which guides the opening and closing of stomata. And how will the guard cell open? So when the water enters the guard cell, it becomes turgid. This is a biological term. Turgid. Turgid means hard, and that is the reason it opens, and when open, carbon dioxide can go in, oxygen can come out. So this type of gaseous exchange takes place. That is basically it opens during daytime. Why? Because during daytime you have sunlight, and when you have sunlight you will require carbon dioxide for the process of photosynthesis. So during the daytime it is said that the stomata opens so that the carbon dioxide go in and oxygen comes out. Okay, and there are reasons because of the guard cell, because of which the guard cells tend to lose the water also. So if the water comes out of the guard cell, what will happen? It will become flaccid. Flaccid meaning it will become thick, thin, shrink. It will shrink in size. So flaccid meaning it will become thin inside, shrink, and this shrinkage will lead to the closing of guard cells so that there will be no further exchange of gases. Okay, so very important, opening and closing of stomata. Diagrams are also very important, recognition as well as identification. And the last thing for this session is this important diagram. Now I said that the plant has a green pigment chlorophyll, because of which it is able to perform photosynthesis. Like we cannot store a liquid thing without a box, right? We cannot store our colors as it is, otherwise everything will get mixed up. We store it in separate bottles. In the same way, this chlorophyll is present in a particular organelle. Organelle is the organ of the plant. So that particular organelle in which the chlorophyll is present is said to be chloroplast. Okay, what is chloroplast? Chloroplast is a cell organelle in which what is present? The green pigment chlorophyll is present, right? And what is this chlorophyll doing? Absorbing sunlight so that a process of photosynthesis can happen. So this is the whole structure. This is a leaf, right? And when you see this part under the microscope, you will see somewhat this structure. So it is said that the upper part has a waxy cuticle to prevent excessive loss of water, right? If the plant loses water, what will happen? It will not be able to perform photosynthesis. This is upper epidermis. Epidermis, like we have epidermis on our skin to protect the inner parts of our body. In the same way, to protect this chloroplast, guard cell, there is an epidermal cell. So this is upper epidermis, this is chloroplast, there are some air spaces in between, and this important is guard cell. So when water will enter in, it will open, and when water will come out, it will close, and this opening is said to be stomata, right? You have epidermis at the lower end also to protect the internal organs. You have the epidermis at the upper end also. And since the upper end is exposed to sun, what will happen? Because of extreme heat, the plant will tend to lose water. And to prevent that, you have a waxy coating. Okay. So that will help you identify which is the upper part of the leaf. Okay. And then on the lower part, you see a small opening, that is stomata. Around the stomata, you will have guard cells. And this is the chloroplast present. If you do have any doubt, please write in the comment section. Thank you so much.